we start with a deep breath. Inhalation, hold, and exhale. There's a lot of stress and tension in the world right now. And exhale. And some of you might want to do that with helium. It's always fun. To be or not to be, we ask today. To love or not to love. To hate or not to hate. We have many questions every day to ponder. We must know for sure, or not know for sure, which way to turn. Seek and you shall find. We're in a meditation, Margot. Don't wave at me. No.
Oh my gosh, you're talking to my mom like that?
Sometimes entities come in and try to distract us. The real question here is to bomb or not to bomb. Okay, Margot, we're ready for you. Come on now.
You're so cute.
Well, we were in the middle of a meditation. Come on, Mama.
She said you're so cute.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest today. I just want everyone to know this is where Kevin came out of. Kevin came out of Margot's vagina.
No,
You did.
No,
I didn't. No,
She you pooped him out. Oh, you see that cesarean.
59 hours of labor, they did a cesarean section.
Oh, you gave up.
Cut you from your belly button all the way down.
You
From
gave
the
up.
Rudy to the Tootie. They
Yeah.
cut it all the way.
Wow, why'd you give up? I mean, 59 hours. That seems like nothing.
He called 3 different doctors in, and they all said, "Oh, she's got time. She's got time." And I don't know. They
You're
could have
like-
cut me from the top of my head to the bottom of my feet. I would have been thrilled to get it over with.
Hey-o.
I think if I had a choice, I probably would have pooped him out. You know, just pooped him, just move him over to the colon and slide him right out the butthole.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Well, listen,
Why not?
Margot, listen. You know, I'm very fond of your son.
I
I'm
know.
more fond of you, and I'm more fond of his wife, Erin, your daughter-in-law, and Mike is in the list
Fond of
too.
her also.
But Kevin, if without Kevin, I wouldn't have somebody to have such great disdain for. And I think that it's important that I want to thank you for bringing him into the world.
My pleasure.
That's so nice of you, Michael. Thank you so much for sharing
My
those
pleasure.
sentiments.
I'm going to leave the
on
room
the
now so you
podcast.
guys can do your thing, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do our.
Thanks-
you-
thanks
that-
for
that's what you.
Go for me.
Is that what you used to say when he was a little kid smoking pot in the basement, making music?
Sure.
I wasn't smoking pot in the basement when I was at their house.
Lies.
I'm
Ask him
being
about
100% real.
Ask him about the bottles of champagne I bought him for prom.
She did.
Wow. Does this
She bought me Bartles and
I'm a
James.
cool mom.
Bartles and James
Okay.
wine tumblers. They
seeing
weren't
the
champagne.
well, Bartles and James came after a California Cooler was the first one that came out. But let me ask you something. Seeing that you were such a cool mom and you are such a cool mom,
Right.
are you aware that Kevin doesn't masturbate? He does not masturbate. He proclaimed it on the show.
No idea what he does when I'm not around, and that's his business.
Thank you, Mom. And Michael, that's inappropriate to be
So-
talking to my mother like that. And listen to what
Margot,
Patrick said, a beautiful mother, Kevin.
she is beautiful, and I
And
feel very
Denise
comfortable.
says, is that your mom, Kev? Hi to her from New Zealand.
Oh, hi.
Look at that, Mom.
Hi, Denise.
Margot, let me ask you something. So, what if when I was a kid, they said don't masturbate because you're going to grow hairs on your palm. You get a hairy palm. That was the old thing. But I
it's
like a better one.
the chest.
On the chest. Well, he got it on his back, so he must be doing it backwards. So here's the thing: what if a man's penis, every time he ejaculated,
Look what Anita says.
it got smaller and smaller and smaller?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
so men would be a little bit more mindful about how they use their tool.
You know, I have nothing to compare it to. I was only with my husband.
Oh, here we go. There
Okay,
we go.
well,
Now the gun. Now it's all coming
You
out.
have to realize I grew up in the 60s where it was all free love and all
yeah.
that. But I was too stupid to know that.
No, or just cautious, or just
Yeah,
no.
maybe that was it. I don't
Or
know.
sacred.
Anita says, "Hi, Kevin's mom."
Sacred.
Hi, Anita.
You have values. You have values and morals, and you hold that sacred, Margot. I feel like that's a very
Pass it on to my sons.
very nice.
There you
Very
go.
nice.
Go
All
ahead.
right.
Your thing, guys.
Thank you for straightening all those questions out I had.
phone.
She's gonna listen on her phone in the other room.
Yeah.
Oof. Wow. Yeah. So listen, back to the end of the meditation. And I don't say this lightly because it's heavy, but to bomb or not to bomb. I laid around today, did nothing. Hi, Huey. And
Tell us what that's like, because
It's a loser. It's a
what
loser.
life you live. I
No,
mean,
man, I'm busy, man. You know I'm busy.
You just said you laid around and did nothing.
Today.
Okay, just stop. Listen, I know sometimes it's hard for you to close the yap that you keep slapping over there, but stop for a minute and let me get a couple words in here. Tell our audience what it's like to do nothing.
Today is a day I really did nothing. But yesterday,
tell our audience.
I'm going to
say it again.
Allow me to say it. You asked me a question. I'm gonna
go ahead.
Yesterday, I got up at 5:30, and I trimmed multiple trees on the property. Okay, all right. I did 2.5 hours of my therapy, my physical training, which was just hard to do. I came home. I went and got the van smogged. By the way, my van is out of registration for you know how long?
No.
Never mind. It's not important. It's got 2022 stickers on it, dude. I don't know what happened. Okay, anyway, it got past me somehow, some way. I just had a hell of a day yesterday. I do a lot in a day. Today, I didn't do anything. And I laid on the couch and I did what I recommend people not do. And I take my advice I'm not using it. I watched a bunch of news today. Multiple channels.
Are there interesting things going on in the world that you were?
It's the same crap. It's the same stuff. But obviously, we were in a couple of there's a lot of tensions in the world, right? And I was surprised to see that a lot of things that were supposed to change haven't changed. In fact, it seems like things are getting a little bit worse. But that's not the point. The point is this war with Iran.
What was it like sitting around doing nothing? Was it nice?
I feel terrible. I feel like crap. I need to move. I got a purpose. I did work in the studio a little bit, but I laid on the couch a lot today, and I ate like crap. I ate a lot of crappy food.
Like what? What is crap? What is crap in your opinion?
We had some of that truffle macaroni and cheese from Down to Earth that Erin didn't care for, right? But you liked it.
She didn't like it. I thought it was okay. Yeah.
Was she not a truffle person? It's got a lot of truffle.
She's not a fake cheese person, and that's a whole bunch of. It's like somebody took a bunch of semen and threw it in some noodles. I'm glad you like that.
I love that.
It's your taste.
Okay, so and then it just got these little toffee chocolates from Trader Joe's. I ate a few of the 10 of them today. I made a beautiful piece of Abigail sourdough, jalapeno cheese sourdough, and I put a vegan butter on it, which is actually really
do
good.
Vegans eat bread? Is that part of the diet?
And then I'm not vegan, I'm vegetarian. And then I put
what's the difference?
Avocado. I'm not doing that with you.
Why? I want to know the difference.
You know the difference.
No, I'm curious.
Vegans don't do any animal byproducts. No meat.
And vegetarians will just keep talking about it?
Vegetarians don't eat meat. Don't eat meat.
Oh, okay.
Simple. Can you repeat it back to me? What's a vegetarian?
You say it like I don't know what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm saying, because you ask over, and I bit it anyway, even though
you did. So listen, Patrick just asked how I loved Montana. As a matter of fact, Patrick, it was the first time that I'd ever.
What you said.
And Erin and I are going to buy a place there. I want to spend a lot of my time in my life, in Montana. I couldn't believe I fell in love with it as much as I did. I literally romantically fell in love with Montana.
So Kevin has been to Montana one time, and he goes in June and is in love. I encourage Kevin to go spend a winter there.
And it doesn't scare me because I come from Wisconsin and it's minus 20 there.
Yeah, man. And you're cool with that?
And it'll be similar. And I'm not saying maybe I would
stay here. You stay here.
Maybe I would go. What?
Snowbird, right? You say so summertime here.
I don't know. And listen. I work, right? Some of us work.
What's that like?
And, I don't know. Maybe you should come see our show sometime. I can't take 2 months and go live somewhere else. I have to be back and forth on the weekends, but maybe there's a place for us in Wyoming somewhere. And you know what, Anita Minot just cemented my opinion that the Dakotas should not be part of the United States. North Dakota sucks. I'm just going to call it like I see it. I think if the Dakotas stay part of the U.S., they need to combine, and it just needs to be called Dakota. No more North.
What's the difference? What's the difference? What's it called? What's the difference? What will it change for you if it's the Dakotas as opposed to North and South? What's the difference?
It's just a waste of state.
Does it make the area better because of the name?
It would. I think it would be better if it was not separated. Like we were okay. So Anita,
Why?
we were in the
Why?
Hold
Tell
on.
me why.
We were in the Pyongyang of the Dakotas. We were in the Kim Jong-un occupied Dakota, the northern side. So, I don't know. North Dakota.
What would it change for you if it was that whole area was called the Dakotas as opposed to the separated? What would it change the area? What would it change? What's the difference?
I don't need it to be changed for me. I'm not saying I'll be happier. I'm just
what would change? I'm asking you what would change other than the name?
Nothing. It stays the same old shitty area of the country.
Wow. There's a lot of wonderful people that live in that area.
I'm not knocking the people. This is me not hating on people that live in North Dakota.
Wow, man, you're hateful.
This is me.
What's going on for you today?
This is me
Kevin?
talking about. Tell me the difference between the vegetarian and the vegan again.
I just tried to get you. All I'm trying to do is get you back for that.
I know.
Bullshit.
I know. I can tell.
Yeah.
But I'm fascinated by the commitment to veganism. Right? You have really made a choice.
That's
and
vegetarian, man.
You have said, okay. So does a vegetarian not eat fish?
Nothing that.
No, it's a yes or no. It's not like it doesn't start with nothing.
I was going to give you another thing. A vegetarian.
Does a vegetarian eat fish?
Nothing with a mama.
Does a vegetarian eat fish?
No, nothing with a mama.
So do you eat fish?
You know the answer to that. You can come to your own wisdom with that.
What the fuck?
Kevin, I encourage you to find your own wisdom.
You know the answer to that.
Find it.
Your Honor, I rest my case.
Speaking of judging books by covers, my friend Kevin Abrams' book came today. Mount Forgotten. I have to read Kevin Sucre's book first because he's in the queue, but this is pretty cool. Like Kevin, where's a copy of your book, Kevin? Pop it up.
Let me grab
all my friends are writing books. And I saw Sam Nova just said popcorn. It says right here in the complexity that's also past the popcorn fun.
Look at this. Here are my books.
Where's my copy, man?
It came in on Monday. And, there's many people that have read it already, Michael. Denise, our friend Denise.
I'm waiting for a signed copy.
Our friend Sam Novak has read it. I think there's a lot of people on our podcast.
Sam, did you do a review? You review this kind of thing. Did you review his book? Did he give you a review?
He didn't. No.
So these reviews are like Reader's Favorite, San Diego Book Review. This guy's was the author of Inheritance.
Yeah, but see, that's all bullshit. Authors put that on the back of their books to make it look like they've got some stuff going. My book doesn't need that. My book
saying this is
genuine enough.
You're saying he was a guest,
I love Kevin. I thought he was really.
And are you saying his book is bullshit?
No, I'm saying the shit on the back. It's what people do to sell books, right? Like if you look at my book, let's talk about my book. Yeah. My book is a UPC code. You know what that's for? That's a digital tracking unit to talk about how many books get sold, right?
You mean like this one?
And I didn't put any comments on the back of my book. I put a synopsis of the book. Right. Just a picture, because I'm not going to play. I'm not playing the game, right?
Well, you know what it was? His publisher actually. That's the MO. That's what they did. They went on for editing for a year.
Purchased his copy and wrote a capsule review, not a published.
What's that mean? Capsule review. What does that mean?
And Denise Brown says, "Great book, thank you, Denise."
What awesome reviews? What is capsule review? What does that mean?
I asked if Sam would be interested in writing a little bit of something. Sam read it before it was out.
Oh, you gave him the manuscript.
He got a manuscript.
He's a writer. Pretty great.
He's a writer, and I wanted to share it with people that were writers that could tell me whether or not it was
smart
in the ballpark or not in the ballpark. Because if it wasn't in the ballpark, it wasn't going to print, right?
Sam would tell you the truth.
And Sam did send a quote for me for marketing purposes, and that's it. But I didn't put that on the book.
That I said. So that's what that means.
I didn't want it on the book. I didn't want people to be like, oh, this guy says it's good. So because a lot of times,
well, your goal for the book wasn't really. This was cathartic for you. You
really, what the goal was for this? 100%.
Yeah.
I have 3 children.
Legacy.
My goal was that someday they might get something out of here and see what their father went through, and might put them in a position to dig deeper and to not give up and to not quit. and to, this was just about, a manifest to lead by example.
So music school in the sense that you can do lots of shows, but when you record an album, it's there forever, right? People can listen to it forever. A book is the same kind of a thing. And I always say it's not what you have and what you do. It's how you touch people in life, right? That really matters. And
You have to ask permission to touch nowadays. You just can't touch people
not
like
physically, whatever. Okay, figuratively, but you know what I mean. We make a positive difference, and the goal is to make a positive difference. And anybody who's had the blessing and opportunity to know you, right? And that's a pretty nice bar to set. A book for you, it's beautiful because long after you're gone, that book will live on, as will your music, which is that was part of your drive, right, with the kids.
I think so.
Yeah. But you also was very cathartic. And anybody who doesn't even feel like writing a book, but they want to go through and heal some stuff or bring up old memories, sit down and write a book, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think it really was a big part of me just kind of cleansing areas.
If I type faster, you can't imagine what I would put up there for you, by the way.
It really was a cleansing, right? It made me visit areas that I didn't really want to, for one, and for two, like I had to make conscious decisions about how much shit I was going to talk in my book. There's a lot of shit.
You left a lot of stuff out, huh?
I left a lot of names
that
don't deserve recognition in my life, and and wasn't given, I wasn't giving them another opportunity to be part of my story, right? It is what it is. Look at what Sam posted.
What is that?
That's what Sam sent. I don't know if we can access that.
The link? Is that the link to buy the? That's probably to buy the book. No,
it looks like a whole bunch of links.
What the hell is that, Sam?
No, I'm gonna have to.
Can we click on it?
Copy it, right?
Oh, you got to copy it. Yeah.
Let's copy it and see where it takes us.
I wish we could show where it takes us.
Copy it even from here. Shit. Maybe we got to go from the actual Facebook page.
Copy it and see. Okay, I just got the link. Here's where it takes us.
Oh, that's
Sam! Wow.
Chocolate Thunder.
Yes, Sam Novak posting porn links on our podcast. Wow, I'm not sure I feel, but hey, are we doing a movie tomorrow?
I'm doing a movie with Sam tomorrow. We're doing a matinee. I didn't know if you were invited. Were you invited?
Yeah, he invited me. I don't think I could do the movie. I didn't think I could because...
Sam, don't worry. He can't ever do anything with me anytime I ask. So it's so good.
I was going to go, and then I found out you were going. No, I'm going to try to make it work. I'm going to definitely have lunch with you guys, though. So could you be on time? That'd be great. Thanks.
Where are we eating? Did we even choose a place yet?
He put in something in the text message. So okay. Anyway, back to this great show we have right now.
All right. Yeah, let's talk about this incredible show. We have a wonderful guest today. Today's guest.
Do we?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know that.
Yeah, I was going to surprise you.
Oh, cool. Is it Matthew McConaughey? Because I really dig him.
It is not.
Jared Leto?
It is not Mr. Leto.
Dude, you produced a movie. Those guys were in. You can't even get them on the podcast?
I am a huge fan of Jared Leto's, by the way.
Yeah, me too. Life
although,
of
although
Chuck.
he's just been recently, he's been accused of some inappropriate things with some young ladies. So that kind of changes how I feel about him a little bit.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, those are bad choices.
You like to think where there's smoke, there's fire, right?
Yeah. Coronado Cafe at South Point. Okay.
Okay, everybody, join us at Coronado Cafe at South Point tomorrow. At what time are we going?
To put a different time up there. Look, there's Elizabeth. Oh wait, no, what happened? She's late. Late.
What time are we going? Let's let everybody know.
We're not fighting. Who's fighting? Sam? All right, get off the comments. Very distracting. So let's go back to the Montana trip. So you posted a video that I got to see. You were next to a river, just a river running.
I got another video that I'm uploading right now that I want to show our audience.
Oh, this is the Kevin Sucre show today.
Well, where's your video that you could upload?
I got tons of them, but I didn't know I was promoting myself. You're everything I hate about the music business. Self-promotion. Self-importance.
Wow, really? I'm everything you hate about the music business?
You personally, nobody else, just you. What are we promoting? Are you rethinking the video?
No, I just stopped it.
No,
right?
no, play it. I'm kidding with you. What's
No,
the
I'm
link?
not
I want to know what
at
the
it.
link is. What's the link that Sam sent?
I don't.
Did you
He
figure
said
it out?
movie to the life of Chuck.
Oh, that's the link of the movie. Oh, okay. You got to read, huh? Put it up. Put it up. Put it up.
Trying. I don't know why it's not going up. Yeah, it's not going up.
What do you mean it's not going up, Mr. Producer?
I'm trying. It's not going up.
You know, I don't have the AC on in this house, and it's very hot right now.
How do you? It's 117 degrees.
It's because it kicks on at 74, right? It just now kicked on because the house just got to 74. My house stays pretty cool, but you know what happens when an AC sits all day to this time and then kicks on? What happens?
No, what
Kevin?
happens?
It feels like the heat is on. It's blowing all the hot air out of it.
Glenn Fry wrote that.
Dude, it's brutal out.
You're not the first
The
person.
heat is on. How is the weather here for everybody that's in Las Vegas? Is it pleasant and joyful?
It doesn't it feel like there's like we're living in
Hell?
Hell?
Yeah.
Like, this time of year is very difficult.
I've been there.
living
I
in
know
Mon-
it's hot. It's hot there. Yeah.
That's why Montana was so beautiful.
Oh man, the fresh air. It's so.
It was
How about the sky?
39 degrees in the morning when we were standing out by the river there.
How about the sky?
Oh, and Aaron kept saying it smells like Christmas. It was evergreen trees.
That was the beef. That was the smart ass Kevin. What did you say to her when she said that? Oh, and it smells so good here, and you went, it smells like Christmas. And what did you say?
No, she said it smells like Christmas.
And you said to her, to your beautiful sweet wife, on video, what did you say?
Smells like bear shit.
Bear shit. And she said it, and then you said it again.
I did. It smelled like bear shit.
You know what I like about you? You're a contrarian, like moi.
What is that? Tell me what a contrarian is.
If I tell you that I'm a vegetarian, you're going to tell me I'm a vegan. If I tell you that the snare bottom and snare top are there's no phase issue, you're going to say there's a phase issue. No matter
Here
what.
we go.
Here we go. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Do we have a little time to share this little clip?
Yeah, we got nothing but time.
Theo and I have a little internal series that we do when we travel, and Theo and I made a little movie. And
we'd like to go to Montreal, Elizabeth, but we feel that you guys don't like us anymore.
We hate the French.
Go ahead. So you guys made a little video. Let's see what you got.
We did, and we're debuting it here first. It hasn't been on social media. And
cool.
Theo and I have a series that we call The Travels of a Jew in a Black.
A little Lavender exclusive right here, right now. You'll never see this. Yes, this is it right here. Can only see it here.
It's about 2 minutes. So
you're going to talk about it longer than you're going to play it?
It's processing.
Oh.
It's almost uploaded.
Keep hyping it then. Go ahead.
Show it.
Build everybody up.
I can either show it or I can not show it. Let's not show it. Forget it.
No, show it. I want to see. You can't do that. Wow. I don't miss you.
All right. You don't miss me. You're so
negative,
argumentative today.
Contrarian.
I have to look that up. How is that spelled? C-U-N-T?
So what do you say? Do you say, what is the word?
How did you spell it? C-U-N-T-R-A.
Yeah.
How do you spell
contrarian?
It? Contrarian, right?
On the contrary.
My dear Watson.
My dear Watson. Yes, indeed.
Okay,
yeah.
So this video is still processing. So maybe we'll keep talking, and if it ever unprocesses, I'll show it to the people.
How much more of this can I take? That's Brian Towers' comment.
Oh, that's right. Brian Towers is already saying how much more can he take?
He says our show's stupid and he hates it. I never really liked him. Nor do I trust his opinions. He didn't say that. I made all that up.
Wow.
Dude, I was wacky yesterday.
What happened yesterday?
I just was wacky. I was wackadoodle. Hey, let me ask you something. Your chops from being in the studio, how long can you sit and mix and I mean, it's like, man, it just takes I'm wiped out. I'm wiped out, man.
Are you tired?
I'm wiped out after spending multiple days in the studio. Yeah. Doing engineering and editing and it's just a lot, man. And listen to the drums.
All right, here's the video. You want to see?
Oh, yeah.
I want to see. Are we making a video? Yeah. Hi, Theo.
Hi, Kevin.
We are about 91 miles east of what is known in modern day times as Bozeman, Montana. in the prehistoric days, this is where the rhinoceropolis. What is the name of that dinosaur that was native to the Montana region? It was the rhinoceropolis and the Brachioenterosaurus, and they were roaming these lands. Theo, pan out and show them the land. This was the old Jurassic Park days. Like, there was no theme park at the time because there was
storming like this too.
Yeah, and we were just given notice that we are about to drive into some torrential rains and potential tornadoes action. Right? We saw some
red on the radar.
Some red on the radar, and they said until 9 p.m. we might hit some of what we like to loosely call, we might hit the shit. It might be upon us very shortly, but in the meantime, this wouldn't be a trip with a Jew and a black if we didn't hit some shitty weather, right?
We're freedom riders.
Freedom riders. We are the freedom riders, right? We've got a hostage in the back too. That's the wrong angle, Theo.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go. Otherwise, it's a colonoscopy time for Aaron back there. I don't think she appreciates that. So yeah, here it is, beautiful country. I'm glad we decided to. Theo and I decided that we wanted to drive through all 50 states at some point, and we are making our way slowly.
Today.
So today we've made 2 states at the end of the day.
All right, we're gonna sign off.
Here's a little. Are we off or are we still
Not yet,
going?
we're still on.
Oh, so here's a little bit of trivia for those of you that are geographic and fans of the geography. What state is directly west of Wyoming? Leave in the comments below. It rhymes with Idaho.
Who? Vito.
That was our trip. That bore the shit out of you?
Jesus Christ.
That's what we do on the road. We keep ourselves entertained.
Somebody like put a cleaver through my head.
Do you know the state that's directly west of Montana?
Directly west?
Yeah.
Idaho.
I said I gave the clue. It rhymes with Idaho.
Oh, well, yeah, I wasn't listening because I checked out about it.
Have you spent time in Idaho?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. A lot
The
of time.
eastern part of the state's pretty ugly, right?
It's
Am I
all
wrong?
beautiful.
Eastern Idaho is beautiful?
It's all, yeah. So Coeur d'Alene, yeah. Oh, Eastern. That'd be Western. Sorry. Eastern. I don't know. I've done
Like Idaho Falls?
I've done Boise, Sun Valley. Skied in Sun Valley is beautiful. I stayed in Ketchum and Boise for a while. We've toured through there a couple times. Coeur d'Alene is right at the border where Washington and Idaho.
Look at what this guy says. That was dull.
Yeah, right, Sam? I'm glad he's honest with you. I mean, he's not blowing smoke up your ass. Listen, this Jew Black thing, I don't know if that's going to work out for you, but good luck to you. I stick with the writing. The book's getting great reviews. Oh, hold on a minute. What's this? What's a? Huh? Hold on, I got a call. I'm so freaking bored. Listen, Kevin.
What?
I thought you were going to do a magic trick in that video, Kevin. Mary Sawchuk, celebrity magician here. I'm not sure if you understand. Your show's very entertaining, by the way. Not a little Lavender, not that weird video I just saw, but the Docksiders at the Venetian. Great show. Great show. Listen, I'm not at the Strat anymore. Okay. You guys told me that last week. And Kevin, look at me. Kevin, look at me.
I'm looking at you, Murr.
Mary Sawchuk, celebrity.
I miss you, Murr.
Yeah, it's about time.
I miss you.
All right, I gotta go do the magic trick. Okay, bye. He was a little low energy today.
Announce about a Vix show?
What?
We have a new Reckless in Vegas show to announce?
No, man. No. Why are you asking that?
Wondering if there's any news on the Reckless in Vegas show. Did we announce a CD release party yet? Do you have a release date for your album?
That's good. We're 15 drum tracks in, 4 bass tracks in. That's not very much, it's I've done a couple of guitars, but it's a lot, dude. Right? You got horns, you got background vocals, you got you know how it goes, dude. I'm not like some of these acts that use karaoke tracks, you know what I'm saying? We build everything from scratch, and it's a lot. Although AI now. Oh, you know what Mark Riddick told me about what's the thing that puts all the things in time?
Quantization?
Nah. It's some new AI thing that you can just fly the drums into the whole kit and it just shrink.
Really?
Yeah. He goes, dude, it'll save you. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, I like the struggle. Here you go. This is for you.
That kind of takes
Read that for us.
a contrarian is someone who opposes or rejects popular opinion trends or prevailing practices. They often take positions that go against the majority view, whether in discussions, investing strategies, or social behaviors. Contrarians tend to think independently, challenging conventional. That's you.
I say bomb the shit out of that place. Not the whole country, though. There's a lot of innocent people there. But I'm talking about...
Are we talking about Chinatown?
No, we're talking about Iran. And I'm talking about that bunker that we should do our B-2 bombers and we should drop a couple 30,000-pound bombs. What do they call them? Bunker blasters. My opinion is if that's, you know, the issue and the whole thing is true about this. What are they doing there? How do you make a nuclear? What is it? Plutonium? What is the shit they put in that?
Uranium?
Uranium. I wanted to hear you say uranium. Yeah. So my feeling is that they should take that out. But then that puts us. Does that put us in a war? It does, right? Can't we lend the bombers to? We're the only country that has those B-2 bombers and that weapon.
You don't think we're in a war right now already?
Yeah, well, they haven't done anything direct to us in a while. They do proxy stuff, right? Why'd you bring this up, dude?
Yeah, my bad. Sorry, I should have kept that to myself.
You didn't bring it up, did you?
Yeah, I know. I'm just playing along.
Oh, thanks, man.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Well, let us know when you build your fancy schmancy house in Montana. And why did you ask about Idaho? Oh, because the video?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was riveting, bro. It's good stuff.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks. Appreciate your 2 minutes. That was really cool of you.
My whole thing is my favorite part.
Thanks for letting me have 2 minutes. Oh, hold on a sec. I gotta
take that call.
No, I'll let it go to voicemail.
No, pick it up. My favorite part of the video is Theo's voice, right? I'm wearing in-ear, so right in my ears, and it was amazing. And I don't understand why he didn't get on camera. It was all you. Would you tell Theo I'd like to see him
filming.
on camera?
You want Theo on camera next time? I'll do that while I'm driving next time. I'll hold the camera on him.
That sounds fun. That's interesting, but no. Your safety is of paramount importance.
Wow.
Yeah. I need somebody I can poke.
It's okay. It's all good.
All right, man.
All right. What are you doing tonight?